Hello, it's Miriam from Blind Forest Tarot here at Blind Forest Books in Sackville, New Brunswick. And today I'm doing a video on the new moon in Cancer as well as Neptune going retrograde in Pisces. So the tides are high. There is a lot of water energy today. The new moon itself happens towards the end of the day, around midnight Atlantic time. And Neptune will be retrograde in Pisces from today, June 28th, until December 4th. So that is a massive window for gaining the clarity you need, for taking a huge creative and spiritual deep dive into accessing your truth like never before. And that's exactly what we'll be looking at in this reading today. So the decks we're using are Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards, Feminist Oracles, and the Mystical Dream Tarot. I had actually picked a different deck. I can't even remember what it was now. But then this one really wanted to be used. So the card that floated into my head was the Hanged Man card, which is actually the card associated with Neptune. But yeah, I've already shuffled the decks to save a little bit of time. I know people like to check out early. But the cut cards start with New Moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. What a powerful symbol at this time when women are needing to claim knowledge of their bodies, claim sovereignty of their bodies more than ever. There is hope. There have always been wild, wise women who know what to do. There always will be. Simone de Beauvoir. Why shouldn't you have your cake and eat it too? We aren't born anything. We become something. And be yourself, because no one else can. And I love that she's writing, which has been a huge theme in our several recent readings of recording what's happening now, because history is being written in a bigger way than like usual at this point. And so our final cut card was the Queen of Swords. So yes, it is strategy time. I love the amazing repeated imagery of these infinity symbols around their eyes. So like, talk about Neptune retrograde. The rose-colored glasses are off. You're seeing more clearly than ever and are ready to put creative energy behind what you know to be true. And so I'm so excited. I haven't looked at the shadow cards yet. Yeah, the last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. We are watching the winding down of the old system. This is a clear sign of that. And it's time to, step into what you know is right. And so snake, shed old skin. Yes, be willing to let go of your old notions of what comfort and stability mean, because that's exactly what's being flushed out. And, Greta Thunberg, oh my goodness. A simple action might be the best way to deal with a complex problem. Baby steps. Let science be the harbinger of our future. And she who dares cares. And I love that it's a young woman, like literally a teenager, because those are who we need to be stepping up to protect. The people who haven't even been able to think about what family might mean to them, what they want to be doing with their bodies as they grow up. And our final shadow card, is the Star reversed. So entering the reading, it does feel quite hopeless. A profound right has been destroyed. The Star reverse points back at the Tower. But that's also been very motivating. The Tower is Mars energy. So we've realized that the New Age reality feels further away than ever. And that's why we need to be actively harnessing it and pulling it in ourselves. With these, simple actions leading bigger things happening. So let's draw our main cards. Moonology Manifestation card for the new moon in Cancer and Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Our Angels and Ancestors card for the new moon in Cancer and Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Our Feminist Oracle for the new moon in Cancer and Neptune retrograde in Pisces. And now our main spread. So I'm going to pull a card for the new moon and for Neptune retrograde, what the main challenge of both of those will be. So the new moon in Cancer, what's the main theme of this new moon? Ooh. What will be the main challenge of this new moon? It is happening square Mars and Jupiter in Aries, so there will be a lot of pressure. And what will be the main theme of Neptune retrograde in Pisces as a whole? And what will be the main challenge to rise to that brings up? All right. And so what can be done to protect the creative, spiritual, emotional, feminine flow? And what's our best advice moving forward? Yay! Did we already look at those? Yeah, right into the reading. Yahoo! So, new moon in Aquarius. So much Aquarius energy. If you can't tell, this really is the wave that is going to bear us into the new age. So open up to change. Even if it doesn't feel like it, things are blossoming the way they need to. This is lighting the biggest Jupiter in Aries fire under all of us possible. And Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Interesting. So yes, do be turning towards more natural approaches. The wisdom of the people who have always held it to help us through this exact type of struggle. And yeah, focus on peace. I keep saying, it probably sounds insane, but that this needs to be a gentle revolution. Violence can't be the answer. Like, we need to, anyway. Fuyuan, to make a splash, you have to take the plunge. In times of need, harness the powers of the universe. Yes. I'm not going to read the last quote because it's a bit too toxic positivity for right now. But look at her beautiful red swimsuit. Stay grounded. Stay moving. And be ready to dive into what you believe in like never before. It is worth the plunge. It will be effective. And so what will be the main theme of this new moon in Cancer? We have two cards. Oh my goodness. So the first one is the Lady of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, with the beautiful like Venus of Willendorf here. So yes, we are practicing the feminine. We are defining what balance needs to mean for that. But this is Capricorn energy. So this is the energy of gritting yourself to make it up the mountain. And the King of Swords, the Lord of Swords, also Aquarius energy. So I love that we had the Queen of Swords as the shadow card and now the Queen of Pentacles. So we do have our minds on the right direction. We do have our minds on what needs to be grounded into reality. And it really does look like we have so much divine masculine support. There are so many men who are on the same page, so many people who are on the same page, and so many people with all these court cards already in the reading who are ready to come together to stand up for what's actually right. And so the main challenge of this new moon will be the Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, needing to push through the heartbreak, the utter pain we're feeling, and prioritize, again, literally peace however we can, because that's going to feel most difficult at this time. And so what's going to be the main theme of Neptune retrograde? The Two of Cups. Oh my goodness, love is alive. So much relationship healing will become possible as a result of the way tides are turning. You're realizing who you're in it with, who you're bringing with you, and that love is the only answer. And so what will be the main challenge of Neptune retrograde? The Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, that health is being challenged. That there are so many people, maybe even yourself included, just feeling like utter shit about all of this. That it does feel very hard to be open to receive. Challenging stuff, but the challenge with the Five of Pentacles reversed is realizing that there's one foot in the crappiness and the other foot, the other hand, needs to be reaching up for a leg up. So that's been a huge theme recently too, reaching out, not closing off when you're feeling horrible, especially if you're being affected by all this, that there is help to be found, that there is a powerful network of divine feminine and divine masculine energy ready to uplift you, to help you the world over. And so what can be done to protect creative, spiritual, emotional, and feminine flow at this time? The Dreamer of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Whoa. So we have been given a key. We can see exactly what's wrong. We can see exactly where we need to begin now. This has been the giant wake-up call with this rooster here. And how amazing that it's a Cancer crab making an incision at the womb area of this mama wolf here, being watched over by the powers of the universe. So what's our best advice moving forward? Yeah, the Three of Swords. Feel the pain, because this is the key that will be removing the shackles, the collective pain that has been stirred up, the amazing fire that's been ignited as a result of the collective willingness to overturn this frickin' unbalanced ruling. The Three of Swords is Saturn in Libra. So things are not balanced. And that's the first thing to admit to ourselves. And then the Lord of Pentacles. Wow. So we have two court pairs of the couples of swords and the couples of pentacles in this reading. Wow. And so there is such a need. If you are a man watching this, please help. Please share your voice, because women can get hysterical all they want. But it's unfortunately, it is masculine voices that get attention. What baloney. But this is also Taurus energy. So again, if you watched my video on all of this specifically, the 9th house was in Taurus, the 9th house of education, of knowledge in Taurus, meaning it's time to turn towards divine feminine knowledge of the body, of nature, in a much bigger way than ever. And that is how we will stabilize this. That is how we will pass through the portal. But I love that it's also a genie and there are nuns praying. So it's like, realize that it sounds so cliche, but how much power there is in prayer. That's why Luke Hagenstrand and I have been having our loving kindness community chanting circles every Thursday night at 7, is to help raise the vibration of the planet, to call in the showering of compassion, of healing, of the possibility for prosperity for all. And so Thursdays at 7:15, consider chanting Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha at around 7:15 if you can't make it to those groups, but do come if you're in the Sackville area. But yeah, there is so much potential for stability to be regained in a bigger way than ever as a result of the pain that has been stirred up by all of this. And so what was our jumper? It was the Fool, called the Innocent in this deck. That's so interesting, where we had a young innocent as one of our shadow cards. So protect the innocent. Shed those old skins and keep working your way up the spiral, because it's worth it. This is so worth doing. This is so worth diving into. Even beyond current events, this is talking about your dreams for yourself, your creative vision for what you want your life to be looking like. This is the time to start diving into that now, because grounding yourself in what truly inspires you, in what you understand to be your actual personal potential, is going to be the raft that keeps you afloat. Not to mention the people you know support you, because there is so much support to be found now, more than ever before. And so, what are our higher self cards? What are our messages of hope moving forward? And we start with last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. So yes, relax into the challenge of making a plan, making your entrepreneurial business plan, making your plan for what you're going to do to help with all of this, like speaking way more, making projects that inspire people, actively contributing to the cause in ways like making donations and showing up for, like, I don't know, protests and stuff like that. Everything. Do it all now. So our next higher self card is Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. What a powerful theme in this reading. Keep your heart open however you can, because that's how you're most useful. So Angela Davis, life ends, activism endures. When you don't see change, be the change. Freedom doesn't come without doing time behind bars. Oh my goodness. So here's those waves. Be ready to rise up, because that is what's going to help for real. And so, our final higher self card is the Knight of Pentacles. How beautiful. Yes, we're doing it for the young people. Yes, it's time to get organized. This is Virgo energy. And we had both the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in this reading. It's time to make a plan in many ways, in your own smaller life, towards the wider world, everything. But again, this theme of staying rooted and grounded. We have a beautiful dryad here with, what's this? This is a waxing crescent moon. So realize, I don't want to say this like, but I feel like this could progress what I'm obviously talking about faster than we think. I've been getting such a strong sense about that, but I don't want to, like, you know, make any predictions like that. But like, slow and steady wins the race. It is time to have a long-term plan beyond the institution, because this is a symbol of the wider themes of what we're watching crumble and fall, so that a better way for all can take the lead, so that love can live and thrive on the other side of, yeah, the lights coming on, knowledge being gained, secrets being revealed that change absolutely everything. And so, that's it for this one. What a powerful reading. Happy new moon in Cancer. Do what you can to stay grounded as the emotional waves get higher and higher. And yeah, if you're in need of spiritual support, personalized style, check out my Etsy shop. It's a great time for a reading. I don't know. I would say right now probably a Find My Focus reading would be good, because we are all feeling very scattered. We do need to be shown what to focus on. So that's a beautiful option. And yeah, that's it for this time. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all so much. And until next time, keep your hearts open, keep your eyes on the skies, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.